Hey, whiskey fans, and welcome back once again to episode 4 of Two Nimrods Drinking Whiskey, the whiskey drinking show that your mother warned you about. So, once again, join me, Norm, and my co-host, drinking buddy, and fellow longtime Nimrod, Brian.
Hey, everybody. I'm Brian, and I'm a Nimrod.
Join us both as we continue our journey through the wonderful world of whiskey. And that being said, Brian, how's it going today?
It's going well today. It's been a busy day. Lots of running around, lots of working, lots of taking care of stuff. And I think I'm ready to settle in and try some new whiskey.
That's what I'm looking forward to also. We
are amateurs, but we are going to do our best to talk about this whiskey and give you our impression of it. And so far, our discerning tastes have proven that we like almost everything.
And I'd like to say thanks to any of our first-time viewers out there. We hope you enjoy our ramblings on whiskey, life, and whatnot, and just our general banter. And if there's any returning viewers out there, or as we like to call them, unicorns, I'd like to say thanks again for tuning in. And what went wrong with your life that you think this is entertainment?
Oh, my God. I'm so glad you decided to be our spokesperson. I think insulting our viewer is great for marketing this program.
Well, that's me, Mr. Wall Street, or Mr. Madison Avenue. I am the Darren Stevens to your Samantha.
How to influence friends and win enemies is the book, yes. Right? Mm-hmm. So, Norm, what are we drinking this week?
Well, this week we ventured to the Far East. And I don't mean Orlando. The other East. We're taking our drinking glasses and our taste buds to Japan as we sample a Suntory whiskey. They're branded called, it's a Toki, which we both have here. It's the Suntory distillery, started up around 1823 in Japan, located in the Yamakaze region. And I got to admit, when I first started seeing Japanese whiskey in stores somewhere between 5 and 10 years ago, I just thought it was kind of a gimmick. I just thought, okay, maybe Japan wants to get in on the whiskey craze, so they're going to start making whiskey and shipping over to the States, and I just didn't give it any thought. Then actually recently I've met several people who've been drinking it and trying it and really like it a lot. So then they just, doing the research on this week's episode really got me psyched up to drink this, and I'm looking forward to trying it for the first time. Yeah,
they've been making this for almost 100 years, and generally speaking, when the Japanese set their mind to do something, they tend to do it well.
Yeah, like you said, this is about 100 years old now, which is kind of, for whiskey production in Japan, that's about, the age. They've been drinking whiskey since the, say, early, or probably mid to late 1800s, when we first kind of went over there. I think it was Commodore Perry, I'm going to say.
Yeah, it wasn't me, you, and I. It was some...
Yeah, the royal we. Kind of went there and opened up Japan to trade in Western culture. And then, as the 18th century went on, Japan was actually trying to open up and embrace Western culture. Realized, since they've been such a closed society for centuries, realized they were missing out on a lot of advancements in technology and everything. 3 main distilleries are the Yamakaze, Hakushu, and Shida, I believe, are their 3 distilleries. And if I butcher those words, I apologize to everyone out there.
And two of those 3 names work at the Peekaboo Lounge. I'll leave it up to our viewer to discover who those 2 are.
We should have a contest one day. All our viewer can write in and see if they win a free pass.
The first one who can give us the 2 names that work at the Peekaboo Lounge gets a special prize from us, the Nimrods.
Yes. Just walk up to the bouncer and just go Nimrod. He'll let you write it.
The password is Nimrod.
So we spit out a lot of facts. Are we ready to drink?
I believe we are. I was going to say that was a fairly comprehensive introduction there to Japanese whiskey making, particularly the Suntory company.
I know. It's almost like we're a commercial for them at the moment.
If only high school homework were researching whiskeys, we would have both been A students.
I'd be done with college by now.
All right. Well, I have a glass.
All right.
I have a bottle. And I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it starting off neat. This looks pretty light.
I'll give you that.
And I think it's going to, well, we'll see anyway. I could be completely wrong. But it's clear like Chardonnay. Not clear, but it's very light like Chardonnay.
Right. Yeah, very light. Yeah.
I get essentially no alcohol smell. I get
a little bit. I can smell the apples.
I'm going to go apple. Yep. Oh, now that I've spun it a little bit, it is getting a little more vapory, so I am getting the alcohol there.
Apple, some vanilla, a little oak.
My assumption is these are aged in oak barrels, but based on the lightness, I'm guessing they're not charred oak barrels. Did you hit any research on that?
Didn't really hit anything on the level of the charredness. They're actually different charred grades. When we were doing some of the bourbon research, I read about that.
Okay.
Like there's like char number 3, char number 4, whatever. So basically how much they char the barrels.
I gotcha.
Gives a different color. So obviously the darker, deeper char is going to give you kind of a darker and more oaky taste to it.
Right.
But I mean, it's light oak. I'm not smelling like it very strong, but it could be just, I'm assuming since it's in an oak barrel that I'm going to smell it. So I'm just telling myself it's there.
Sure. Well, no, that's right. I'm not trying to call you out.
No. No, there is some honey too.
I get honey. I get a fairly strong, a clean but a strong alcohol flavor.
Yeah.
Kind of like almost like a vodka.
Yeah, you're right. It's alcohol, but not lingering alcohol.
No.
Right. But I still eat apples. Like they say, it's like a green apple. There's that very crisp apple taste. And there's peppermint. Strong
Really?
Peppermint too.
You taste that, or are you just pulling that out of your hat?
No, I actually, I mean, I read to expect it, so, but I can taste it. And I'm going to try it on the rocks because that is how they tend to drink it over there in Japan as well.
Oh, they do? Well,
yes.
Darn it, I need to do it. I need to
an ice cube?
Japan.
You need to go get an ice cube?
Take a minute. I'll be right back.
All right.
And we're back. So yeah, I was not as diligent with my homework as you were, and I missed that Japanese take it with on the rocks as a generality.
But to kind of keep it kind of subtle, so it doesn't overpower the food, they kind of drink it with water and ice.
I got you.
Usually it's like 1 part whiskey to 3 parts soda water, and it's very popular over there that they actually sell that in cans.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, see, I personally would poo-poo the notion of adding a bunch of soda water to this whiskey. That's just me. Okay, so that I like that. That kind of released some of that alcohol flavor, and I don't taste that quite as much. Now I am getting, I get a little ginger.
Lucky you.
I feel like I do taste a little ginger there now. The peppermint is still there after it's gone.
It's not as strong now with the peppermint's not as strong with the ice.
No, I agree. But it did sort of allow me to taste the ginger more, I think.
In doing more research and studying up how it's made, different type of aromas and flavors, I think the more strip club dancers a whiskey is associated with, the better it tastes.
That's going to be our grading scale, I'm sure of it. How How many strippers is this whiskey?
Yeah. I mean, if you got your amber with your color, you got your ginger, your peppermint,
and don't forget
anise,
your
cinnamon,
and your cheetah and Yamakaze.
Anything we may say or do, just dear God, do not take seriously.
We can't be liable for that.
No,
because it could be the booze talking.
This is our 10th take, people.
It's my second bottle.
Yeah.
Actually, we are amateurs, but we are becoming much more experienced at doing this. So, you may want to pace yourself. Don't try this at home necessarily, because we are nimrods.
Yes. If you do try this at home, use a net.
Have a safe word. So I'm liking it better on the ice.
Yeah, I have to say it is. I do like it better with the ice. Past couple of ones we've had, I've actually been good with the neat, but I think right now, I'll give it another shot here.
It holds up to the ice.
It holds up, but it's smoother. Obviously, smoother with the ice. It's got a little watered down, but this isn't. Ice really hasn't melted that much yet to really water it down. But I think it just the shock of the ice seems to kind of make more flavors break out of it.
Yeah, I agree. I think it dissipates the alcohol flavor and it lets some of the more subtle flavors come out. And I think it is more approachable with the ice.
Let's go a little more. See what the second glass tastes like.
All right. I have a little ice left. I don't want to waste it. By the way, this episode will be perfect for our forthcoming ice sponsor. So we need to book an ice making company to sponsor this episode.
Perkins Ice. It's nice.
We're in the pocket of big ice, and we're not afraid to admit it.
So your final thoughts on Toki?
My final thoughts are this was a tasty selection. Definitely prefer it on the rocks. I really am impressed with kind of the clean finish that allows some of the more subtle flavors to linger on the back of my tongue a little bit, which is not something that I'm used to with a lot of whiskeys. It's with the ice, it's very smooth and enjoyable. Yeah, it's a solid drink.
Well, so I guess we can shock the world and tell people that we like this one.
We do. I think we can put a small asterisk next to that in that we liked it, but this is one that we both agreed that we preferred it on ice.
True, actually, yeah, because the other ones we like both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
Who doesn't?
God, we're still 15.
But yeah, so yes, we do like this one. I'm not sure how many strippers we would rate this one, but we definitely like it better with the ice. Well, I've enjoyed your selection this week. The Suntory Toki is a very fairly affordable and very approachable whiskey from Japan, and I highly recommend it.
Yes, very affordable. It's actually a very good whiskey with a very decent price. It's under $30. Good bang for your buck.
good buck for your bang.
So, as always, may your bottoms be up and your worries be down.
Salute.